Hello viewers, and welcome to part 3 of our World's Fastest Gamer coverage. This was recorded a couple of months ago during the time of the Monaco Grand Prix and the Indy 500, and of course all eyes at the time were on Fernando Alonso, and of course the man in charge of it all, Zak Brown. He turns up on stage for a little chat to talk a bit about McLaren, a bit about World's Fastest Gamer and some of his feedback on where it's going.
Okay, we're talking about World's Fastest Gamer, Zak. Can you just give us kind of your summary of this whole program?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of elements that went into us making the decision to lead in this space, which is something that McLaren Technology Group does. So that was first. We felt esports is massive, attracts a great, young, very engaged audience. The business that we're in, I think, lends itself very well to esports. You know, everyone, I think, no matter what you do in esports, race car driving and driving is a very engaging element, and with the ultimately the technology in place, it probably won't be long before you can compete in the actual Indy 500 that Fernando's racing in. It's a 34th car. So, and then simulation is critically important to McLaren's Formula One success. And unlike other promotions where you might have win a chance to be on pit crew for the day, but in reality, your job is don't get in the way of the pit crew. This is where the winner of the competition is going to get a job, and going to get a job that contributes to our Formula One team and our motor racing efforts. So I think it's a little unique in that the payout is someone that will become, if not already, a professional Formula One simulator driver.
Zak, you're a marketing guy, clearly. Is this just a stunt?
No, for the reasons I just mentioned. You know, the ultimate output here is going to be someone who's a simulator driver, and we take that extremely seriously. It's a very important contribution to the Formula One team. So I think we all win here because we get to talk to a great, exciting audience. Our partners, Logitech, come on board. It's great for them, so it is a marketing exercise, but it's great that the output produces someone that's going to contribute speed to our Formula One team. We
were talking with engineers earlier, and they were quite excited, simulator engineers and Fernando's race engineer, quite excited about seeing how these people come in and maybe apply a different thought. The engineers may have to kind of change their approach as well. It must be quite exciting, learning on both sides.
Oh yeah, we're such a data-driven sport now in simulation that you have seen in the past other drivers go on from simulation and gaming to be quite competitive in a race car. So we're taking it very seriously because we think we're going to learn new things, and this driver is going to help teach us.
Do you ever see it going the next step, them becoming maybe a Formula One driver?
I think it all depends on who they are and what their fitness is. Some of those things that aren't as maybe important in a simulation versus a Grand Prix car, age, and so a lot goes into it. But I think there's been other drivers that have gone from simulation to racing cars. So I certainly don't think we could rule that out.
Okay, we've heard from Jensen today. What about the other guys? They're not here to speak for themselves. Are they big gamers, Stoffel and Fernando?
Stoffel is a very big gamer because as soon as we told him Logitech came on board, he didn't need to ask, who are they? So he's a big gamer. I think Fernando does some. My kids are addicted to it. I've got a simulator upstairs at the house that feels like there's an earthquake going on at all times because of all the noise in the motion seat. But I think gaming's big. Rosenquist, who did very good in the Formula E race against the competitors. So I think it's going to be competitive for everyone.
And Lando, obviously there's some movement with
Lando lives on it, and he is high quality. He's already in the path to get a seat here one of these days, but he's very excited by this. He's very technical, he understands it very well, so he's certainly going to be someone that we lean into that's a combination of big gamer and already professional racing driver.
So why now, Zach? Why gaming now?
I think the time is right. The esports and the gaming has become so real. I think maybe 10 years ago it was still a video game. Now it's simulation, and I do it as well, and it's real. Other than you can't hurt yourself in it, but short of that, it does everything else. So I think as simulation continues to build in Formula One teams, I think we at McLaren are looking to continue to build our portfolio of how we go racing, and we've got a Formula One team, which is our primary driver. We've got an Indy 500 team, we've got some sports car racing, we're doing batteries in Formula E, and now we have an esports platform, and to me it feels like it's going to be another racing team within the McLaren racing entity.
So that leads me on to my last question, actually. Clearly, it's an innovation-led sport. It's no secret we're struggling on track at the moment, but from an innovation point of view, from a marketing perspective, you're leading the way. There's lots happening at the moment. It's busy for you.
Yeah, we're very busy. And as I say, I can't wait to see how exciting it gets when we're back on the podium, because we're having a lot of fun doing a lot of things. You know, from our car launch, which I think was one of the most anticipated car launches of recent time in Formula One, to going to Indy, to our partnership with Amazon. So people are going to be able to later in the year see how stuff will progress through the season. Obviously the Bruce McLaren movie is out, so there's certainly lots happening here. We just need to make our Formula One car happen a lot faster. But short of that, these are very exciting projects, and you must continue to power through issues.
Brilliant stuff. Zach, I know you're very busy. We're going to say goodbye. Ladies and gents, Mr. Zach Brown. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
So great to hear from Zach there. Of course, it's the British Grand Prix this weekend. I'll be there and checking out some of the world's fastest gamer activity that's going on, and of course you'll also see it on the side of the McLaren this weekend as well. Of course we hope that Fernando can work his magic as usual to work his way up, but it will be tricky on this power circuit. But that's it from me for now on this video, and of course we'll be following the progress of World's Fastest Gamer. More on that to come, and there'll be more from me very soon.
Well, how do you like it?